Hello all, this is Santosh and welcome to Tech Design. So in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how and what are the different kinds of spline creation methods. So once you go to spline path command, here you can see the method and method the specify points and stock offset points and then stock offset surfaces. So I'm going to discuss all these three, how we can be able to create using all these commands. So specify points is very simple. So you're going to specify the point. Say for example, there is a center of this particular clamp. So you're going to provide the center of the circle, and then here also you can just provide the center of the circle, and here again I'm going to provide the center of the circle, and it is going to create a spline path. So now you can see here this is a spline path that I have created. So you can just click OK and the spline path will be generated. Either in a specify point, either you can provide a point or you can provide a port. So you can see here this is a port, so you can just select this port and then we can select this port. So whatever the spline path you can see here, the routing path will be created. So this is a very simple way. So everybody is using this by using a points or creating a points, and or else you can just select the ports and you can just create the spline path. So but there is two more options available in this spline path. So they are stock offset point and stock offset surface. So stock offset points, let me discuss on this one. So once you go to stock offset point, so you need to specify the direction. Say now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give the downward direction, so which is z axis. So negative z axis I'm going to select. So now I need to select the points. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to, instead of selecting the center of this arc, I'm going to select this point on this particular edge. So once this is selected, you can see the downward direction arrow is showing. So let it show as it is. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to select one more point on this side. So that is also I'm going to select on this point. Okay. So that will be selected on the edges. So now I'm going to select the same way on this clamp as well. And then again one more point on this edge. So let me rotate this. Okay. Okay, so now you can see here 4 points I have selected. They are all in the top of this edge. So top of this particular edge, clamp edge. So now you can see here whatever the stock that we have created, whatever the routing path we have created, it is exactly matching to the surface of this particular clamp. So now what I'll do is I'll just click OK. So whatever the routing path you can see here, it is created on this, but we have selected downward direction for vector when we are creating a stock offset points. So now when I give a stock for this particular routing spline, it is going to offset whatever the routing path is going to offset in the downward direction. So let us see how it works. So I'll just go to routing path and I'll just expand this, and let me go to stock. So instead of none, I'm going to give circular, and here I'm going to enter 5 mm. So as soon as I give 5 mm and I'll just click OK. So now we can see here whatever the points that we have selected here, so it has been offsetted in the downward direction. So since we have selected a downward direction, it has been offsetted along downward direction. Suppose if you want to offset it in the upward direction, so initially when you're providing a stock vector, you need to select upward direction. So this is how it works when it comes to stock offset points. So there is a one more option called stock offset surface. So let us discuss on that now. So now you can see here there is a one connector over here and there is a one more connector over here. So suppose if you want to connect a cable between these two connectors, so let us see how it works. So I'll just go to spline path here, and here I'm going to select a stock offset surface. So previously it was going to offset the points, but here it is going to offset the points with respect to a surface. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this surface. So and then again I'm going to select a point on this surface. So let me give this as a none. Okay, and I'm going to select again here, and I'm going to give here, and similarly we have to give it here. So now our whatever the curve is there, it is almost nearby this particular connector. So now once I click OK, so I'll just go to side view. You can see here whatever the stock we have, it is exactly on the surface of this particular component. So now I'm going to provide a stock for this. So let me double click on this and let me go to circular and give value of 6 mm. So you can see here, as soon as 6 mm is given, whatever the point that we have selected, this is the point we have selected, but whatever the stock, when the stock is provided, the routing path has been taken out as a offset. So now you can just click OK. So now the whatever the stock that is created, it has some offset with particular points. So this is how you can use these two options, stock offset points and stock offset surface, guys. So if you have any doubts, please comment in the section below. I will try to answer. Thank you, guys.